Let's make it a little more interesting. Let's add some animations to it, because I already told that this model come with 2 or 3 animations. So let's use that. Till now, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. This is the first app that we have created. This is the first step towards the augmented reality app development. So कोई भी डाउट हो आप मुझे कमेंट में पूछे. मैं यहाँ इसे बंद कर रहा हूँ और we will add some animations to it. Let's see if you have got any errors. I will see the comments. Sir, kindly close the gameplay and then kindly show the game view without playing, sir, please. So here you can see in the game view what I did. I placed an image target and renamed it to Ben 10 and selected the image target. You can actually change it. So let's change it to playing card. Okay. Now I have changed the image target from Ben 10 back to a playing card, and it will work exactly the same. Actually, this was the video that I showed you yesterday. This was the app that we have aspired to create. Okay, let's add some animations to it. When we see the Barbarian model, it comes with actually animator, and for controller we have got nothing, none. Runtime animated controller, it's empty. So that is the reason why our model was just looking like a solid. So let's add some animations to it. You can see in the Barbarian model we have got an animator, and inside that we have got an animator. So what is an animator? Actually, animator and animation are two different things. Animation means animation clips. If we want our warrior to walk or run, to jump, to dance, those are animation clips, individual animation clips. But other thing is animator controller. From animator controller we manage different animation clips. So this model already come with a animation controller, so we will add this controller to our Barbarian model. I have clicked the Barbarian model, and from the inspector menu you can see the controller which was set to none. We will change it to this controller. So to do this, select this controller and drag it to the controller and release it here. Watch this step very carefully what I am doing. Just select it and drag it and release it to the controller. So here we got Barbarian animation controller. So let's see what it does. Double click on it. So here you can see we switched from scene to animator. So here you can see it it's looking like a bit complicated. I will simple things for you. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Yes, there was a error. No, it was not a error, it was a warning. You can ignore it, just like I ignored it. You can clear your console. So here in animation you can see there are 4 animation, that is idle, walk, run and round kick. So presently let's remove all these arrows. If you had any script to control this animation, then the arrow will be useful, but we do not have anything like that, so we are deleting this arrow. So here you can see any state and entry. Any state doesn't matter, don't worry about it. So entry is here, our animation begins. It means just after the entry which animation is placed, it will run. And you can see, just notice the color differences between those animations. Here you can see the out of 4, 3 of our animations are gray in color, that is walk, run and round kick, and one of the animation is orange in color. So what this orange color signifies? It means it is the default state. It means even your animation start from this state. So let's double click on it and we get to see the actual animations inside this. What I did, I just double clicked on it, double clicked on idle. So here you can see how this animation has been created. There are lots of property, but we don't bother to change any of it. I am just showing you these are the property, these are the timings and so many things. So here you can see there are lots of options. The only option which we are worried about currently is this loop time. What is loop time? When you have enabled loop time for any animation, it will start looping. It means what? If the animation is finished, it will play once again from start. That is, loop will be created, the animation will be repeated. So here you can actually see the preview of how our animation is. Let's increase its size a bit, and we are just seeing the preview how our animation will look out. Look here in the inspector panel, I have increased its size. When I play it, you can see the idle animation is that our model is moving its fingers. So it's quite a boring animation. Let's see some other animation. When I click on walk, double click on it, and let's preview it. How is it? So you can see that our model is walking in style. Similarly, let's preview run. Here you can see he is running very lazily. Don't worry, he is a lazy warrior. And let's see this animation. This was actually interesting animation, round kick. So when I play it, you can see this is a good animation which we want to use in our app. So let's do it in AR. So I told you that idle is the default state, and we have not connected any of the animations. So let's make this round kick our idle animation. You can see I right click on it and get an option set as default state. So you can see here from entry our round kick animation become the default animation for our model, and these three animations are currently not in use. Okay, we will use it later. Let's see this round kick animation first. I will save my scene. You can see this asterisk sign over here. I will save my scene, Ctrl+S, and in the round kick option, let's see if the loop time is enabled. Yes, the loop time is enabled. If we disable it, the animation will play it only once. We don't want that. We want our animation to be repeated again and again. So let's come back to the scene options. Everything is set, Ctrl+S, and go back to our game menu and hit the play button. So here we are. This was not the image target I was using. Actually, this is the image target I was using. So it's not working. It means there are some errors. Oh, actually I changed my image target. I changed my image target to this card. So let's play it again. And this was the marker I set. Here you can see this was the app that I showed yesterday, and that's how we do it. So you can see the model is moving along with the image target. Have I hold it upright? Okay, this is it. So this was the first AR app that we created. Okay, you can see it, and if you have any doubt, comment out. We hit the stop button and go back to our scene, and I am seeing some comments. Okay, and so we have created this app, and I want to make a few changes. So actually you can see this animator, I have not used the run, idle and walk animation. Let's use it. Let's make this idle our default, and from idle let's make a transition to say walk, and from walk let's make a transition to run. How I am making this transition? Just right click on the animation and select make transition, and you will get this arrow. connect this arrow. So here now my animation is like this, from idle to walk to run to round kick, and from round kick I will like to make transition to idle again. So we have formed a complete loop. So how our animation will go? It will go from idle to walk to run to round kick to idle to walk to run to round kick, and that's again. But since we have selected the loop option in each animation, this will not work. So we have to remove the loop options. Loop time we have to remove from idle, we have to remove it from walk, we have to remove it from run, we have to remove it from round kick as well. Okay, let's save our scene. And this playing card was actually very small, so I will change this to Ben 10 again. So here I will select Ben 10 back. Let's save our scene, and I am hitting the play button. So here I am. Here you can see our animations. This is idle, this is walk, this is run, and this is the last animation. So here you can see I have used all 4 of animations in this single AR application. Okay, that's it. So here I have got a question from Mahesh Doijode. He is asking, instead of 3D models, can I play any video files or transparent alpha videos or animations? Yes, you can do. Actually I am running very late. I wanted to show you that, and currently I am thinking if मैं मतलब अगले दिन भी ये वेबिनार रख दूँ क्या? Please tell me in the comment section if you want to attend tomorrow. So there are actually a lot of things to cover, and starting from the very basics, we actually utilized a lot of time, and our topic was AR app development. We developed only one app till now, and there are so much more to do, and we have already used 2.5 hours. So please let me know in the comments if I should continue today, or will you would be glad to attend tomorrow. Thank you, sir. Mahesh Devjiri, yes, keep it. I am very glad, but I can see the number of people who are live. So many people have left actually. So if people are willing to attend tomorrow, I actually have to tell so many things about this AR app development. I am just looking at the responses, how many of you want to attend tomorrow. Actually this is just the start. See what happens normally when you try to create an AR app and learn it from YouTube. You can see the first video that they say, make AR apps in 5 minutes, make AR apps in 10 minutes, make AR apps within 20 minutes. So these are the clickbaits they use, and they actually create an AR app in 10 minutes. But here you can see what happened with me, what happened with live webinar. We actually utilized 2.5 hours to create a single app. And why is that? Because we missed my menu. Okay, we have started from scratch. I am teaching in a way that the people who have never used Unity before, they can even follow along. I have told everything start from the beginning till this app creation. Rahul Yadav is suggesting that you can ask others in WhatsApp group, but I will tell you what happened when I asked in WhatsApp group. Whenever I ask some questions related to webinar in WhatsApp group, there is always that 1 or 2 guy who just left that WhatsApp group, and I know that happens. It's a very common thing. So I just wanted people to learn about this. Okay, here I am. So I will make these things clear that currently we were not on a speed run that we will make 20 apps in 2 hours, not things like that. I just wanted to make 2 or 3 apps, and I wanted that those apps should be working perfectly fine, and that's the all that matters. If we make 20 apps and my viewers are not even able to create one app, then all my efforts will be wasted. But since I have created only one app and told every basic things about that, and if you are able to create this app, I think my efforts are successful and this webinar is successful. So this was the thing I want to say.